Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, it's that time of the week, it's the best day of the week, new comic book day. It's me, Alex Garcia, aka The Cog, coming at you from ComicBookClique.com, here to tell you that all the books that you should definitely pick up, and maybe the books that I should have picked up, because hopefully you're going to tell me what I missed. Guys, we're going to start, give me a second, because I need super strength to get this first one out of here. Oh, we're gonna start in DC with Superman Treasury 2025 Hero for All by Dan Jurgens and Bruno Redondo. Guys, this book is massive. Look at the size of this thing. Some people don't like buying these things, so they say they don't fit well on shelves. I beg to differ. I like buying them. They're a lot of fun. And this was no different because this is just gonna help with the hype for me seeing Superman tomorrow night. No spoilers, no spoilers. John, Yogi, you know better. Okay? I cannot wait to see this man on the big screen. This book is basically the connector that you need to jump into that. I don't even want to spoil anything in this book, but just know that Bruno Redondo's art knocks it out of the park. Dan Jurgens, come on. The man who brought life back into Superman, killed it and brought it right back and has done so over decades. So thank you, Dan. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you, DC, for this massive book. And let's jump over to the Absolute Universe, where our boy Jason Aaron and Luciano Vecchio, all right, these Italian artists, they just keep killing it. They just keep killing it, whether it's Marvel, DC, or other universes. We'll talk about those in a bit. Absolute Superman, number 9. This book continues to just show that Jason Aaron knows how to slow cook a story. All the people who, it's not Absolute Batman, it's not Absolute Wonder Woman, but it's Jason Aaron. So I didn't doubt this man. Here we get the Omega Men introduction. We got Lois figuring out that Jimmy Olsen is heavily involved in the Superman antics. They're coming at him hard. This is not your dad's Ra's al Ghul. This is like Ra's al Ghul meets Dragon Ball Z or something. This guy is off the chain. This book is off the chain. I'm loving it. The Absolute Universe just keeps showing us it's absolutely insane. And the ride is fun. Thank you. And just because I had to keep the Summer of Superman stuff going, and I'm hearing so many good things, this was a series that was on my pick list. I never got to pick it up because it was hard to find, and then it was all of a sudden canceled. But I'm hearing Metamorpho kind of steals the show a little bit. So I was able to go back and get the Al Ewing Metamorpho, the Element Man miniseries, all 6 issues. This is why it's great to go to your local comic book shop and pick up these great back issues, because the Amazon Rainforest guy, he's busy launching so-called singers into space. We don't need to deal with that. Go to your LCS. Go to Read More Comics. Go to the Comics Club. Go to whatever it is in your area. Go to Emerald City. We'll be there this Saturday. They're all over the place, guys. They're all over the place. Go to them. And let's go to another universe that might be called the Bad Idea Universe, because it's Planet Death, baby. It's number 1 by a guy that a lot of people may know as the creator of John Wick movie series. You may or may not have heard of. You know, he's teaming up with Robert Venditti and another Tomas Giorello, another Italian artist. And guys, this book is, if you were a fan of Warhammer 40K or Dune, or just want some crazy Starship Troopers type science fiction action, get on this. A preview book of this came out not too long ago. It's $1.99. You can still get it in most comic book shops. It's $1.99, and you're not gonna regret it. This book was so much freaking fun. The action was just booming. The artwork was gnarly and nasty, and it reminded me of playing StarCraft back in the day on land and just waiting for someone to Zerg rush you. This book is great. If people love John Wick, you're gonna love this, and stand by. I wouldn't be surprised if this is gonna get announced to be some kind of series or movie. Can't be as bad as that Rebel Moon thing, right? My bad, Snyder Bros. My bad. Let's jump over to a classic character over at Titan Comics, Conan the Barbarian, number 22, by that beautiful Dan Panosian cover, right? Zeb Wells. Sorry. Oh my God. butchering this right now, guys. Butchering this because I'm so excited right now. But I'm also excited about this because I've collected Jim Zub. Thank you so much. Since his days on Skull Kickers. And I'm super excited about Conan because this is only the second issue I've ever picked up of Conan. These damn Panosian covers sucked me in. Zub has sucked me in also. In this issue, it's Conan is captured. This is the second issue of this arc. He's captured. He's dealing with gladiatorial games. He's doing Conan things. I still remember those Conan movies from back in the day, and seeing it played out in this book so far. Having, again, never collecting Conan before, this is just already sucking me into the point where I can't remember names. But the way it ends is awesome. This book is just bloody and gory, and you know, for those of you who wish you could have lived in those days and can't and happily don't, you get to experience it through this. So check out Conan, Titan Comics. Let's jump over to Image now. We got Transformers number 22. Daniel Warren Johnson is almost done, guys. Only got like 2 more issues, and then Robert Kirkman and Dan Mora jump on for issue 25. But in the meantime, Daniel Warren Johnson knows how to finish the story off, as he just did with The Moon is Following Us, and he's going to finish this off in similar fashion. Optimus is going on his own spirit quest right now, trying to figure out the ramifications of having used Megatron's arm a bunch. The Primes are seemingly judging him, and in the meantime, Ultra Magnus and the other Transformers are like, we got stuff to deal with these Decepticons. They're just looking through the windows laughing at us. Don't miss this. Next 2 issues, I guarantee you, are going to be tearjerkers and lead beautifully into what's going to be, I can only imagine, a great Kirkman run, which is going to probably tie into the Void Rival stuff. So pick those issues up while you still can. Let's jump over to Marvel Final. We got a big Marvel week. We got Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 2. Dennis Camp, Cody Ziegler, and company on this book. Guys, do not think that this is just some extra miniseries. This matters, especially with the way it concludes. We all know Miles has jumped over to this new Ultimate Universe because his sister jumped over by pure accident. He goes and meets the Ultimate Black Panther, which is a lot of fun to see those characters mix up, because I'm not even really sure how much Miles has dealt with 616 Black Panther. So to see him mix it up with this Black Panther and this Storm, with everything, if you know what's going on over there, a lot of fun. And then the conclusion ties into all the stuff that is on the edge of the Peach Momoko Ultimate X-Men stuff. I don't want to spoil it, but this matters. So collect it. If you're collecting Ultimates, collect Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Black Panther. This matters. Don't miss out. Great book. Let's jump over to the X-Men side of things. We got Gail Simone and Luciani Vecchio on the art. David Marquez is done, and that was a book I wish I could have picked up. I just wasn't able to. He's starting his own series this week. But we got Luciano Vecchio taking over for the art. I picked up the alternate cover because this is Art Germ-esque. It's not Art Germ, but I really dug it. This new mutant that's showing up in the pages of Uncanny X-Men. What happens here is this character's kind of jumping off the screen of this horror movie. She's a murderous mutant, giving mutants a bad name. Gail's trying to tell a story about how horror movies can, lead to misconceptions. I dig it, because I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Kind of scare me a little bit. But I know some people might be offended by that. I know people who love horror movies, so that's cool. You might be offended by this, might not. Check it out. It's still Gail telling a great story. I'm really loving the Outliers still, especially after the way the last arc finished. This is just continuing to really just flesh out those characters and where their mindsets are at. So I'm liking it, especially with what was just announced today. Check out ComicBook Clique on our Facebook. We talk about what's to come, because that's what's coming from that. So if this isn't your cup of tea because you don't like horror, you can skip it, but don't skip it. Don't, because then you miss out on a chunk of the story. So don't do that. And let's check out Fantastic Four number 1. Kind of a soft relaunch. Ryan North is continuing to tell the story, but now we got Humberto Ramos on the art, but we got this beautiful Alex Ross cover. Reminds me of the Full Circle stuff he recently did. I don't skip out on an Alex Ross cover, so I had to get that. I highly recommend this cover. And this continues beautifully from his last arc. This is just, hey, there's a Fantastic Four movie coming out, so here's number 1. The Fantastic Four get transported through time, and they're separated. It's a lot of fun. The art, Ramos's art is always a lot of fun. So seeing him draw Mr. Fantastic and the Thing traveling through time, they end up in a Jurassic World. Wonder if that was done on purpose, all things considered. A lot of fun. If you're reluctant to pick it up because you didn't get the last Ryan North Fantastic Four run, it's maybe a little confusing, but not so confusing. But if you are continuing his run, this is basically issue 23 or 24. So don't miss out, especially with Fantastic Four coming up in 2 weeks. And now let's jump over to another movie universe because, hey, everybody's into their own universes now. We got the View Askew universe with Kevin Smith writing this wonderful story. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. So much freaking fun. I'm a big fan of the Jay and Silent Bob movies or Kevin Smith's movies. Clerks, Clerks 2, Chasing Amy, Dogma, all of those movies. So any opportunity to get some more snoochie boochies, I'm going to jump on board. This was fun. Archie gets hired at the market, where Dante works. A little bit of a spoiler for Clerks 3, so yeah, a little bit of a spoiler. Randall and the guys. Great issue. I believe some of the guys joined the Archies. It was fun. Not mandatory. Thank God it was only a one shot. I don't think I could have taken a mini series of this, but this was fun to read. Especially if we love the View Askew universe. And the shop that I shop at was able to get their own variant cover. Read More Comics' own Archie. Very limited edition. You got Jay and Silent Bob hanging out in the front of the store. Selling probably illegal CGC comics. Always a lot of fun to see stuff like this. Really appreciate it, Scott. Awesome cover. Congrats. And don't miss out on it because limited print. Get it graded. And then sell it to Silent Bob. And that's what we picked up this week, guys. I was also able to pick up a bunch of back issues because I'm super hyped for the Summer of Superman. Don't miss out on our reviews. We've already had John Scudero and our boy the Don, George Serrano, post their reviews. My review will be coming up very soon. Guys, this is the Summer of Superman, and we got Fantastic Four in 2 weeks. I cannot wait. This is just an epic time to be a comic book fan. And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave off, guys, because go out there, read these books, like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me what I should have picked up. Tell me how much of a dummy I am for probably butchering some names, and I'm pretty sure I messed up some of the creators, so my apologies. I'll fix it in the edits, so pay attention. Guys, thank you so much for this. Keep print alive. Read more comics.